Great Expectations. Introduction. The novel Great Expectations was written by Charles Dickens, a famous English author. The story took place in England in the 19th century. The main character is called Pip. We read about his life from childhood to manhood. Pip's childhood. The story begins when Pip was a lonely orphan. He was brought up by his sister. She was very strict and hard with him. His best friend was Joe, his sister's husband. He was kind and warm-hearted. He loved Pip as if he were his own son. One day, Pip gave something to eat and drink to a prisoner who had escaped from prison. The man was recaptured by soldiers and taken away, but he never forgot Pip's kindness. Later, Pip was told that he would be given a lot of money. This was so that he could receive a good education in London and become a better person. In London, Pip studied hard. He received money regularly, but he did not know where or who it came from. He lived in a flat with a young man who had little money, but who worked for an insurance agent. They became friends. After some years, Pip was visited by the prisoner whom he had helped as a child. The man has been sent with other convicts to Australia and had become a very wealthy farmer there. In fact, he was the one that Pip's allowance came from. He wanted Pip to have the advantages of education and money, although he was not a gentleman himself. Actually, he was still wanted by the police in England. The end. Pip and his friend decided that London was too dangerous for the wanted man. They thought that Pip should take him abroad. As they attempted to board a ship, he was caught by the police. At his trial in court, he was sentenced to death by the judge. Before he could be hanged, he had died in prison. By law, all his money belonged to the government. So Pip had to find a job to support himself. He became a clerk in his friend's office. Years later, he became part owner of the insurance firm. So he had a successful career as a result of his own efforts and not because of the fortune that he had been promised.